Tomorrow is the Olympic debut of ski mountaineering, aka skimo, and I want you to know what's happening if you decide to watch. So skimo essentially is athletes having to run up the mountain in their skis and then ski back down. So kind of skiing without the chairlift. So it's broken up into a few different stages. The first stage is the ascent. All of the athletes in their skis run up part of the mountain. The second stage is again more uphill climbing, except it's so steep the athletes have to take off their skis and run up in just their boots. And then there is a third uphill section where the athletes put their skis back on and continue running up the mountain until they make it to the top. And that is where the fourth stage is the downhill, and they ski down the mountain going through some slalom gates. And so between each of those stages, the athletes have to do a little bit of a transition. So first stage, second stage, they have to go in the transition zone and take their skis off, and then again put their skis back on. But those transitions have to happen in the specific transition zones or they get a penalty. And when they do take their skis off and put their skis back on, they have to make sure their poles are flat on the ground, or that is another penalty. And the way that the skiers ski up the mountain without going down the mountain is they have these special skins on the bottom of their skis to give them traction to go up the mountain. So when they get to the top of the mountain, right before they go down the mountain, they take those skins off of their skis and they have to carry them in their like bodysuit that they're wearing. If it's sticking out at all, penalty. And then throughout the entire duration of the course, all of the athletes are carrying a backpack with like emergency supplies or something like that. And they have to make sure they have that at the end of the race, or again, disqualification. And that's basically the gist of the newest Olympic event, ski mountaineering. I honestly give so much props to these athletes because that sounds like my actual nightmare, having to run up the mountain and ski back down.